Hey fellas, UFC 321 takes place in 4 days, the main event being Tom Aspinall vs Gunn. Some nerds may be picking Gunn to win, but I think this matchup is clearly a coughing baby versus a hydrogen bomb. Though it would be funny as hell seeing Gunn win after all the situations Tom Aspinall and John Jones had. Then there's the co-main event. Mackenzie Dern has somehow made her way to a title shot going up against Raul Rosas Jr.'s sister. And you know what the funny part is? When you search up a name, the first thing that pops up is about an eye. Anyway, still good to see Rosas' family climbing up the UFC ranks. But these two are not the matchups I'll be breaking down in this video. Let's move on to the feature fight of the card, Umar Nurmagomedov vs Mario Bautista. Let's take a look at the odds. I know most people are picking Umar to win this one, but still, Mario Bautista being an almost 7-1 underdog is insanity. Umar, the guy coming off a loss against Merab where he was so visibly gassed to the point Merab got 3 takedowns on him in the span of 30 seconds. Now I know it was against Merab, the GOAT of the bantamweight division, but look deeper into this. What enables Merab to put on these types of performances and win against guys who clearly have a better skill set than himself? His cardio. And what's Mario Bautista known for? His crazy cardio and relentless pressure. Same as Merab, just without the endless takedowns. And Mario in his last fight, he was looking like prime Max Holloway with the striking output he was putting out. I know it was against trashy Mix, but still, Mario is a real tough stylistic matchup for Umar. And he really is underrated. I don't know why most people don't rate him, maybe because he hasn't fought many big names other than Aldo. And in the Aldo fight, he just held him straight up against the fence for 15 minutes straight. And that's all people talk about when talking about him, like he isn't on an 8-5 winning streak. Other than Merab, he is on the longest win streak in bantamweight. And in that 8-5 winning streak, he has fought some jobbers, but in his last 3 fights, he's fought Ricky Simone and won, Jose Aldo, and Trashy Mix. Out of these 3, I'd say Ricky Simone is the closest to Umar Nurmagomedov style. So let's talk about that fight first. Ricky Simone shot for 13 takedowns in the 3-round fight they had, and Mario Bautista defended 11 of those. First in round 1 where Bautista threw a knee, Ricky Simone got it, took him down straight into half guard with Bautista flat on his back. And even with being flat on his back in round 1 against a great grappler in Ricky Simone, Bautista scrambled and easily got up. He's great at scrambling, so even if he gets taken down, he will get up. But let's just say Umar is able to hold him down. Now that'll be a big problem, because other than scrambling and trying to get back to his feet, Mario doesn't pose much danger off his back. But that's just hypothetical. I haven't seen anyone hold Mario Bautista down for more than 30 seconds. And that part comes after the takedown. Umar isn't like his cousin Khabib, like constant pressure backing them up to the fence, then taking them down. Or even Islam for that sake. Sometimes Islam plays off the back foot trying to get that counter, but when he wants to get the takedowns, he pressures them, backs them up to the fence, then takes them down. From what I've seen, Umar is just too complacent of fighting off the back foot. In his fight against Corey Sandhagen, he didn't even pressure him once. Even when Corey Sandhagen backed off, he didn't follow him. And when you're fighting off the back foot, it's hard to take people down. That's why Umar wasn't shooting for takedowns against Corey Sandhagen in the middle of the cage. The only times Umar was shooting were when he caught a leg kick from Corey Sandhagen. So I think if Mario Bautista doesn't spam leg kicks like Corey Sandhagen was, he probably won't be taken down. Though Sandhagen was damaging the legs of Umar, but still I don't think it's worth getting taken down. And if Mario wants to win, he needs to shoot for takedowns of his own, not really to take Umar to the ground, but to fake the shot and land up top. Just like Merab did, and even Sandhagen did that too. Whenever someone shoots on Umar, he hard sprawls. I don't know if it's an ego thing or something, he treats it like it's a wrestling match that if someone else takes him down, he'll lose points or something. And it leaves him open for punches from the top as he lowers his hands to stop the takedown. And other than the grappling, Mario Bautista really loves throwing the straight to the body. In his last fight against Patchy Mix, he threw this body straight about 50 times. It's a great weapon to stop your opponent from shooting in for the takedowns, as they'll need to get under those punches first. And it's also great for pressure and keeping them backed up. Now to get the win, Bautista needs to shoot in for the takedowns, not to get the takedown itself, but to make Umar duck so he can land the shots. But I don't know if he'll actually do that, as in his fight against grapplers, he tries to stay away from the grappling. Like in his most recent one against Patchy Mix, he didn't even shoot for a single time. But maybe that was smart from him, as he was already beating him up on the feet. But in his fight against Ricky Simone, after the 11 failed takedown attempts, Ricky Simone was tired as hell. But still he had great head movement, he was clipping all the punches. And at that point, Mario could have used a takedown, or at least faked one to land punches. Now, with all this in mind, I think Umar will win a 29-28 decision, but it's still way closer than the odds suggest. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to drop a like, comment down below who you think is gonna win, and please subscribe, we're so close to hitting 100 subs.